Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
You know, fighters, there is nothing that irks me more than the comparisons that are being made today between Jacinta Zuma and Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela. Nothing bothers me more than seeing a young person saying that, or hearing a young person saying that, no, I see Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela in Jacinta Zuma. I just cannot. Like, how did we even get there? Why are we rushing to compare every loud voice to legends of our liberation struggle? Like, as a young revolutionary, I strongly disagree with those comparisons, and I'm going to tell you why. Firstly, Umama Winnie Madikizela Mandela was not simply a militant activist or politician. Umama Winnie Mandela was a symbol of resistance during one of the darkest periods of South Africa's history. While many leaders were exiled or imprisoned, Umama remained on the front lines and fought. She endured solitary confinement and constant surveillance by the apartheid state. You could say that she paid a personal price for fighting against systems that were built on racial oppression, or systems that were built around racial oppression. And whether everyone agrees with every aspect of her legacy or not, history still recognizes her as one of the most significant figures in South Africa's liberation struggle. Secondly, Umama Winnie Mandela fought against apartheid and not ordinary African people. As a revolutionary, as a person who believes in Pan-Africanism, I believe Pan-Africanism to mean that African people share a common destiny, meaning that, like, colonial borders divided us, but yabona history, struggle, and many of our aspirations interconnected. They are interconnected, which is, I also feel like political debates on immigration should avoid treating fellow Africans as though they are the enemies. Can we please distinguish between unlawful conduct and making broad judgments on people, about people, based on their nationality? Because honestly, that is what, anyway, that is why I feel like political figures should never be compared to Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela. Okay? Not every outspoken leader becomes a Winnie Mandela. Not every militant speech creates another liberation icon. No. Historical figures earn their place through a unique combination of context, sacrifice, leadership, and an impact. And please mind when I say unique, because now if it's Jacinta Zuma and Winnie Mandela, it's no longer unique, okay? Legacies are earned through history. Young people of South Africa, you are responsible for protecting your political history to not become slogans, or else uzothatheka noma kanjani. Read books, understand the liberation struggle, understand why certain leaders occupy a special place in this country. Comparisons should be based on at least principles and not excitement or social media trends. Okay? Winnie Madikizela Mandela's legacy stands on its own, and not even Kumo Ramahuma or Jacinta Zuma can come close to it. She remains one of the towering figures in South Africa's liberation struggle, and I believe her contribution should be remembered in its own historical context. Okay? Honor history with honesty and not convenience. Thank you so much.
uJacinta na uthe abo my friend badayisa izinto ezibolile, abo my friend badayisa into ezi-expirile, abo my friend babhizi bayazikhandela bona izinto abastoke kulezi ndawo ezi-reputable ezinama-policies and procedures. Abo my friend badayisa izinto ezi-poisonous. Abo my friend badayisa izinto that are not fit for human consumption. Okay, maybe, you know, uJacinta has got a point. I mean, she even went as far as to wear that t-shirt to the March and March protest, where she put those, she was she put pictures for those little children that have been supposedly unalived ngoba badle ukudla kubolile, ukudla kupoisonous, kuthi ayisobo my friend. Okay, fine. Umbuzo uthi beniyofunani ke nibhizi nilutha izinto sabo my friend, ngoba those are the very same people that you say are selling these poisonous goods. So why were you looting their goods? Beniyozifunani ngoba zibolile, out of date, poisonous, they are not fit for human consumption, bayazikhandela. But those are the very same goods that you are going to loot in the middle of the night. Ngiyabona nje ukuthi ayikho lento enye. Nangu umunye ubaba nakule video olandelayo. Ubaba yena, they looted all his stock worth over 1 million, and then on top of that 19 local people that were employed by that shop are no longer employed. 19 people have been affected. That's 19 families, 19 homes. And kulebo 19 lab, I'm sure bakhona abanye bebanama room that they were using that rental income to sustain themselves, because we all know that le mali bayitholayo yamasasa is not enough. They were using the rental income to sustain themselves. Kuthiwa akusafuneka abantu barentayo, fine. Niyalutha lama shop la kumele unsustain, anike umsebenzi. Okay, then what? Sekuseleni ke.
19 local people who was working by the store.
And now, I don't know, I know it's too early, but what is the plan now? Are you going to revive the shop again? What's the plan?
For now, there's nothing which I can say, but we're going to try and see, however, that we can be able to. Yeah, but it's not easy. The store, which was over R1 million stock, was inside, which you can see now even the property, it damage that they make out of the stock which was inside, including to manage for the stock, the staff which has been working. It's not something which is easy, but we will see.
I am very glad and happy that young people are actually noticing this and they are coming out to debunk this comparison, to say, guys, please stop. Just stop it. Because, yes, I've seen people comparing Jacinta no Winnie Mandela, which is just something else. It's crazy to actually realize or to find out that people are actually comparing Jacinta to Winnie Mandela. Guys, stop. Just stop with this thing. Stop. Because the fight that these two people are fighting, or the fight that Winnie Mandela fought, has, guys, it's way too different with what Jacinta is fighting for. Yes, Jacinta, we know that she's well articulated, she is well spoken, but that doesn't mean we can compare her with our own legend. Guys, stop it. Stop. And I'm glad that so many people are now coming out to say, guys, no, we can't do that, because these two people are way too different, fighting two different fights. Because Winnie Mandela was not fighting against Africans. Nope. She was not fighting against Africans, which is way too different. Jacinta is fighting against Africans. And yes, we know that that's what she's fighting against, foreigners in South Africa. And foreigners, we know that they're only talking about black foreigners, black Africans, not white people in South Africa. Yes, we know that. But why are we now comparing this? Nah, guys, just stop it. Stop it. But anyway, please say those down below in the comment section. And the other one is also asking a very valid question to say, okay, Jacinta is saying these food of Abu, my friend, are expired. Then why are these people looting poisonous food? Why are they looting those food? It doesn't make any sense, guys. If there is one thing that people see when they look at South Africans, is that like we are just not serious. We are not even sure of what we are saying, because you cannot come here and tell me that my friend's food or whatever products are poisonous, and then you later go in and loot those poisonous food. It doesn't make any sense, guys. Like, just stop all those things that you're doing, because whatever that you're saying, it doesn't make any sense, guys. But anyway, please say your thoughts down below in the comment section.